Roger. 5-1 clear. KMA 394, 6:08 p.m.
5-6-1 reporting in service. Starting mileage 8659. 8659.
Control 1 to 5-6. Mileage 8659, 8,659. Reporting in service on the Nightwatch.
This is Donn Reed, a police recorder. That was Sergeant Ron Perkins just reporting Detective Unit 5-6 in service on the Nightwatch. While you're with us
all
tonight...
units in the vicinity and cars 50 and 51 southbound on Canyon Road from Overhill. Woman threatening citizens with butcher knife. Suspect described as wearing white coat, blue dress, red shoes, 30 to 35 years, 5 feet 9, 179 pounds, and has a cut over left eye. Cars 50 and 51. Handle this call, code 2.
We're not on any particular assignment at present, so we'll probably head into that area and help look for this possible assault suspect. But as I started to say, while you're riding with us tonight, remember, the people you hear are not actors. This is it. This is real. This is Nightwatch.
Nightwatch, the actual on-the-scene report of your police force in action. There are no actors. There is no script. Every voice, every sound is authentic. The investigations are recorded as they actually occur. Nightwatch, presented with the cooperation of the Police Department of Culver City, California, W.N. Hidebrande, Chief. And now we switch you to Detective Unit 5-6, already on assignment in the field, and to police recorder Donn Reed.
Right now it's after midnight, and we've spent the evening looking for the woman suspect that's been chasing citizens with a butcher knife. So far we've checked out 4 different victims, and fortunately no one's been injured, but we've certainly had some pretty scared people around. It's been sort of a game of hide and seek. The suspect pops up from nowhere, threatens the victim, and then just sort of disappears into thin air. And then sort of turns up 8 or 10 blocks away in another locality.
We have 5-6, come in.
5-6, go ahead.
Control 1 to 5-6. The juvenile car is tied up. Are you clear to handle a call?
5-6, Roger. We're down here looking for the woman with a knife. What have you got?
Unit 5-6 at 2209 Center Way. 2209 Center Way. See that man about child neglect.
5-6, Roger.
Well, we'll have to handle this call, child neglect. And while we're rolling down there, just a couple of footnotes on the search for this woman armed with a knife. We have 2 radio cars and 2 detective units cruising the area. So far, no one's had any luck. But it's just a question of time, however, if she stays in the same general location. Obviously, every effort is being made to take this woman into custody. That is before someone really gets seriously hurt. Back to our present call. The juvenile car is on another assignment, and we're just rolling over to handle this call for them. We have that brief bit of information, see the man regarding child neglect. We'll find out more about it. In fact, right about now, because the house should be right along here in the next block on the left-hand side. And working the spotlight now to pick out the curb numbers. Let's see, there's 27, 17, 13. 09. That's it. A large, rambling, old-fashioned house. There's several entrances, apparently broken up into small apartments. This must be it. Here's a young man looking through the blinds of the door.
Come on in.
Thank you. Small 2 or 3 room apartment. And nervously lighting a cigarette.
Well, my wife lives here. I live elsewhere. This is my boy.
Over in the corner,
Come on in.
little boy, 5 or 6, blue pajamas, wide-eyed.
Who's this? What's your name?
Mine's Perkins.
Perkins?
And who's this?
And,
My name's Reed. How
Reed.
are you, young fella?
Hi.
How old are you,
Nice to see
son?
5.
5, huh?
well, anyway, that, I called up, this evening about 7. And, my boy says that, my wife wasn't home, that she'd gone to the doctor. So anyway, that I called up the doctor, and, he, wasn't there, of course, and it was just the switchboard. So anyway, that I called up a hospital, which is in Inglewood, and asked if there was a patient there by my wife's name. She wasn't there. So anyway, I got worried and came down here, and Mommy was nowhere around, was she?
She wasn't anywhere.
She wasn't anywhere.
The boy was by himself.
By himself.
What time did your mommy leave the house, son?
Up in the afternoon, after work.
Was it still light outside?
And
And where did she say she was going?
to the doctor's.
The doctor? Well, that's been about probably 6 or 7 hours anyway. Has she done this before?
That I don't know. I mean, my wife and I are separated.
She has custody of the child, is
She
that?
has custody of the child. And if my wife is sick, like he said that she did go to the doctor, there should have been some means, to
The little fellow is
take care of
pointing at
him.
my shirt sleeve here, pointing to something over there in the corner.
Anyway,
What do we got over here, young fella? What do you got? Well, I'll be darned. What is that?
Baby guinea pig and the mother guinea pig.
About 2 inches long. Well, that's the cutest thing I've seen. Is that the mama?
Yeah.
Well, isn't she cute? Gee, she certainly is pretty. Let's go back and talk to the father again.
Well, can you take care of the boy here until your wife returns?
I will under the circumstances, yes.
Because the only alternative we would have would be to take the boy down to juvenile hall in the
I
dependents
know
ward. But we can't leave him alone. The thing we'd like to do, if you could stay here with him until she returns, and when she returns, boy, give us a call,
Right.
and we can come down and see what the situation was and why she left him alone. In the meantime, just to be on the safe side, we will go ahead and check with our own department and the other departments surrounding us, just to be sure that she hasn't been involved in an accident or anything has happened to her.
Well, I'd appreciate that, too.
Does she have a car?
No.
Okay, sir. Well, we'll check into it, and then in the meantime, why, if she does come home, she'll give us a call right away. Okay?
Good deal.
You bet.
Good night.
Cigarette time?
Yeah, thanks. Got a match?
Yeah.
Well, where do we go from here?
Not very far, I don't think. Did you see that picture of the blonde woman on the mantelpiece in there?
No, I didn't get much of a look at it.
Well, right behind you over there, sitting in that car, is a blonde woman. Might be the mother. Let's check it out.
Okay. Heading for the car. There's a young couple in the front seat, straightening up. Just a little bit uneasy at our approach.
Police officers, can we talk to you a minute? Step out of the car a minute, please, ma'am.
Young woman getting out. Tiny, attractive, worried.
My boyfriend's not in home.
Who did you leave your boy with?
The lady that keeps care of him.
Where is she?
Well, she's supposed to be home.
Is that in the other unit of this building, or is
Yeah, right there. It's all in one building.
I wonder why the boy is alone in the house.
Well, she brings him over and puts him to bed.
Well, let's go inside and see what all the trouble is.
As in all family problems, there's always two sides. See if we can square this away. Let's go in and talk to the husband first.
Your wife is outside now. She said that she left the boy with the woman next door.
What's your call, please? What?
Say that again.
I said, what you call the police for?
I didn't call no police.
Who did?
These are detectives. There's a difference.
Well, what for?
How'd you get home?
My boyfriend brought me home.
Okay. Where were you?
I was at the doctor.
At 11:45?
I went out for something to eat after I got through with the doctor.
At 11:45?
This is the first time I've been out this week.
I don't care if it's been the first night or first time this week or not. I just want to know where you've been.
It's none of your business, right?
It is my business. It's starting to be my business.
Well, it isn't any of your business. And I think that if you would pay the child support only 4 months behind.
How long?
4 months.
Well, you're exaggerating. I am behind, but not 4 months.
And I've tried to be very fair about it, and then to do something like this.
Where were you?
It's none of your business where I was.
And were you at the doctor?
I was at the doctor.
What doctor?
And right there's the slip.
What doctor?
It's none of your business what doctor. This is a nursing home for mother and child. And she's here 24 hours a day. And he says it is all on one floor. And her bedroom is right next door to mine. She could hear if he cried or anything. And he sleeps better in his own bed.
Well, that's the thing we're interested in, just sure that the child has proper supervision at all times.
This is a licensed home for mother and children.
I'm still mad.
Well, you can get just as mad as you want to. I don't ask where you go and what you do.
No, I mean, but when I'm alone, that's when I start raising my hair up the wrong way.
Yeah, well, it is supporting. You'd be doing a
I
lot
told
more
you that I
than
was
want.
behind.
Yeah.
Well, that's it.
Well, if everything's okay, we're interested in the child. If the child's okay, that's the part that we're mostly interested in. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, fine. All right. You bet. Good night.
They sure seem like nice people. Shame they can't get along.
Yeah, but it's a little fellow that's in a spot on a deal like this.
Yeah.
5-6 to 1, clear on the child neglect case. Everything under control.
Control in the 5-6, clear.
Don, did you have the car parked over there by that woman's dress shop?
Yeah.
I was there earlier. Let's have a look at it.
Sometimes you act like a policeman. Well, there's the car stopped over there, all right. Let's swing over to that car and have a look. You gotta wait for a little traffic to get by. Now we're okay. The subject in the car appears to be slumped over on the window. Let's go over and check it out. Flashlight in the man's face. Strong aroma. Alcohol.
Please, doctor.
Perspiring. Appears a little sick.
That's right. Step out of the car, please.
Boy, it sure wish I was home.
How much have you had to drink tonight?
Boy, plenty.
You want to turn around and walk up about 10 steps?
Oh, I can walk.
Subject's trying to walk. He's doing okay. Except it's in the wrong direction. Sergeant's got him by the hand, bringing him back.
But I want to go home.
You go home if we call a taxi? Go home in a cab?
Sure.
Lock your car up here and come back tomorrow and get it? You do that?
I'll be very happy to.
We don't want you driving your condition. Okay? We'll call you a cab.
Oh, sir.
There's one now, Sergeant. Taxi?
I
never could whistle.
Anything out of the way, am I?
Well, you pulled over and stopped.
I guess he spotted us anyway.
I want to go.
He's going down the corner and turning around.
You guys are too. No, I'm telling you the truth. In fact,
We don't want you out here hurting yourself or hurting somebody else.
by golly, you guys are sure nice to me. I really appreciate that people can be so, officers can be real wonderful to guys like me. Because I don't feel that I'm trying to do anything wrong. But I am.
The cab pulling up.
A couple of days. This guy's,
There you go. Well, good deed for the night.
Can you read Control 1?
5-6, go ahead.
Control 1 to 5-6, we've been trying to reach you. Unit 5-4 has picked up the woman in the knife assault and are en route to the station with the subject and request you meet them there.
Roger, we'll go right in.
You are listening to Nightwatch and following the activities of Detective Unit 5-6 on its tour of duty. Remember, the people and sounds you are hearing are real, and the investigations are recorded in the field as they actually occur. We'll bring you the final results of tonight's action at the conclusion of Nightwatch. And now we switch you back to Detective Unit 5-6, somewhere in the field, and police recorder Donn Reed.
Approaching the station. After talking to some of the victims, there's a natural curiosity to see the suspect that was chasing citizens with a butcher knife. Sort of find out what's going on. Each one of the victims gave the same description of the suspect. Also stated that she was carrying one approximately a 10-inch butcher knife. Also has a cut over the left eye. All we know now is that she left some mighty frightened people scattered around. That's for sure. Into the station. There's a hassle going on in the interrogation room. Here's the picture. Woman wearing a white coat covered with dirt. Wound over left eye. A few hours old. Officers trying to bring her under control. Get her into a chair. She's kicking, swinging from all angles.
Hey, look, slow down a minute. Relax a minute.
Well, I'm not.
We're trying to help you.
My eyes. I can't
You can see, all right.
see. I can't see what he...
Well, what happened? Tell us what happened.
Why did I get off?
Ranting, incoherent, swearing.
Look. Hey, we're not swearing at you. Why swear at us? Talk.
Officer grabbed her hand after she swung.
Turn her loose my hand. I said turn her loose my hand.
You talk to the sergeant.
I said turn her loose my hand.
On the desk, Sergeant Perkins, the doctor examining her purse for identity.
Keep it that way.
You can act decently, we'll treat you decently. Isn't that fair enough?
Just do it.
Okay, you act decently.
I pitch one of you outside, I'll kill you. Keep it. Like that, boy.
In the purse, nothing but little bits of cardboard. Sergeant Perkins and the doctor are going out in the hall.
I think she should have psychiatric observation. God, I don't know. She could be just drunk, but she sure hangs up squirrely for just a moment.
this business of the little pieces of the cardboard stuff. That may be some fetish, some screwball fetish. She may think these are $1,000 bills or something like that.
Well, the best thing for us is to take her down the county cycle. Yeah, put her in down there.
Right. She's really got to be where you can restrain her if necessary. Well, it may not be necessary, but
put her on the stretcher and she can be strapped in the stretcher.
Right.
She can be transported in a police car or she can use the ambulance.
Well, you were telling those guys, I once spent a few hours sewing up a gal's leg that was similar to this that they took in that police car. As they took her out, she kicked out the windshield with her foot.
That's good enough for us. You're the doctor. Johnny, if you want to call California ambulance, ask them to send an ambulance down, they'll transport an ambulance.
Back to the woman.
They murdered somebody? Murder.
Oh, I'm all for it.
I remember now, I killed someone.
Calm down. She appears to be
Hallucinations. Thinks she killed someone.
I killed somebody, didn't I?
I'll give you an express manifest on it. All right. Let's do it. You gotta be observant.
I was going to kill him when I got on the street. Put that down, too. Put that down.
You want to tell us what happened?
I told you what happened.
Oh, you did. You were yelling and screaming. I couldn't understand you.
You're a liar! I told you what happened.
Kicked over the desk, dug a high heel into the sergeant. Trying to pin her arms down before someone really gets hurt.
Okay, yeah.
Thanks for a warning there.
Yeah.
Restraining straps are out, being put on the suspect. Keep her from injuring herself or anyone else.
Now relax. You want to tell us what happened? You want to tell us what happened?
I told you.
Oh, I didn't understand you were swearing at me.
She keeps saying she told us. So far, she hasn't said anything. All we know is from the field report. She was running down the street, threatening citizens with a butcher knife.
How old are you? Huh?
Doctor taking over.
29.
29. You're not 9 years old, are you? Or do you just act like it?
Doctor trying to get some information for his report. Not having any more luck than we did.
I'm 29 years old. Woman
trying to get the notebook from his hand.
Leave me alone.
Just a minute. I've got to find out a couple of things. I want to go home.
Why do you tell him?
Sounds like a lady. Then maybe we won't have to send you over to the
You don't have to send me.
Los Angeles County Psychopathic Unit. You know where that
You
is?
don't have to send me a psychopathic unit or anywhere.
Well, I know I don't have to.
Because
but...
I'm not a psychopathic owner. I have experiments because you brought me here. I don't want to be here because I'm not going here. Why don't you turn me a loser?
Ambulance just pulled up.
Well, you think we could turn you loose if you try to kick us with your legs?
No.
Wheeling in the stretcher.
What do you make of that? Pieces of cardboard back.
Up alongside the chair where she's sitting. Restraining straps still on. Placing her on the stretcher.
Thank you. If you have much for me.
Moving out the door. Yeah, I got this first.
Hey, take one of the prisoners, will you? You gonna write down?
Out on the street. lifting the patient into the ambulance.
She hurt you, Donn?
Well, I felt it, if that's what you mean. Pretty hard to control your temper, isn't it?
Well, she isn't responsible. I don't know who is, but she isn't.
What you have just heard is real. The investigations are recorded as they actually occur. For their disposition, we return you to police headquarters and Chief W.N. Hidebrande.
Tonight's first case revealed the child was not actually neglected, although the original circumstance did appear so. The Juvenile Bureau followed up, but found no reason for a complaint. The final investigation involving the woman threatening citizens with a knife is the type of event thoroughly disliked by every law enforcement officer. It was necessary to use restraining straps to prevent the subject from injuring herself or the officers. She was immediately transported to the Los Angeles County Hospital psychiatric unit for treatment. Although at the time of her commitment it appeared long months of treatment would be necessary to restore any semblance of normalcy. However, this was not the case. As soon as this woman shook off the effects of alcohol in her system, she became rational in a matter of hours. Today, she is home with her family, steadily employed, and attending meetings of Alcoholics Anonymous. The case was heard tonight with the woman's knowledge and approval, in the hopes that this event would give you a real insight to the many difficult problems and decisions your police officers must face on their tour of duty. This is one of the reasons for bringing you the actual recorded happenings on the Nightwatch.
Thank you, Chief Hidebrande. You have been following the on-the-scene reports of your police force in action. Every voice, every sound has been real. Nightwatch, brought to you through the cooperation of the Police Department of Culver City, California, is produced by Sterling Tracy and Jim Hadlock, with technical advice by Sergeant Ron Perkins, and described in the field by police recorder Donn Reed.